weeks in the books. How you feeling right now?
Good. Today we did quite a bit of series work. Some good things. I mean, the defense I thought today had got the better of them today, so that's a good sign. Had a lot of fourth down game on the line situations today, and worked overtime and that type of stuff. So a lot of good work. I mean, our guys are working hard, and I think as far as our goal in the spring of establishing our identity, we've got a lot of work to do. We got obviously a lot of inexperience at key positions, and but I like where we're at. I think we've made solid progress.
What head start did you get with Coach Lindsay having him coaching?
I think that was pretty important. I think that helped tremendously. Pretty tough on him to do it, but I really appreciated him doing that. I think that really has helped us to be quite a bit ahead of where we would be, because it really gave our guys 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks of getting to know him as a person, and he's a pretty special leader. So I think that really helped our players kind of understand his style and how he's going to do it, and I think that's been a positive. We just got to get better. I mean, he's one of the smartest linebackers. I think that it will be a huge loss because of how smart he is. He pretty much calls everything, and he's just steadily gotten better every year, and he's been a really good player for us. And we just need to get him to be a great player. You know what I'm saying? And he is as smart as any player I've ever coached. I mean, he's taken it to a different level. I mean, he could coach the linebackers, and I think he could probably call the defenses. I mean, and understand it. I think very few guys could do that. So it's got to get better. I think he's a little bit. I think with the winter training, he was up to about 250. That's a little too much. But man, just be great. Just get better. Don't be satisfied with being a really good linebacker. Be great. Be elite. Well, we stopped going left and right about 3 practices ago, and started going field and boundary, and that's helped a lot. So that's was our plan. So we got them dual trained, and so now we really put them in the positions they best fit and kind of narrow that down. So I think that's been good. Main thing's been we have too many guys. We had 11 guys in green jerseys today. We've had a lot of just nagging injuries and things like that. We've had some other. It seemed like a lot of guys missing, especially in the secondary. We have 4 new offensive linemen, and those guys have practiced. They've all practiced and been pretty consistent. We just hadn't had that kind of consistent practice in the back end. And we've got to get that corrected before the fall, because it's hard to get better when you're not practicing. Yeah, Zane's done really well. He's obviously, our goal was to be more consistent with field goals, and he's been solid, consistent. Obviously his leg, he's got a big leg to kick the ball off, but that was an area where we improved in most areas in special teams, but that's an area where we fell off as far as our field goal percentage. And he's so talented that he should be a weapon. And I think if I'm not mistaken, he's the leading point guy in history. And we need that guy to make them all. So I think we've gotten more consistent, a lot more consistency. And we've done a lot of field goal kicking. Yes. Yep. I mean, one of the things we can't have with replacing that many people on the back end is just lose that experience. And so some of the things that we're modifying with our coverage will be very similar when the safeties spin down. He'll be doing some of the things that he did all year last year. If you remember, when he was a freshman, his first couple years he played back there, and so you got Kareem, you've got Armand that has some experience. Kareem has a lot of experience, or almost a full season. Armand has a little spring and a half a season, or 2 games. But Liu is just such a smart player. We need experience, back there with that group. So he'll play free safety starting in the fall camp. And then obviously we'll have different packages. We'll play with, we play a lot of times. Like last year, we basically played with 5 defensive backs, a strong safety, 2 free safeties, and 2 corners. And so we'll still do that. And but we go our, what we call our cheetah package. It'll be similar to last year. He'll be the strong safety. But in our base package, he'll play free safety. So I'm looking forward to watching him do that. And then obviously, I do think that it'll help keep him healthy. And I think 2 of the most vital components to what we do defensively is Salamo and Lau, because they make most of the calls, and man, those guys are really smart and they got a lot of experience. And so, we need to try to, I think it'll help Lau be more durable and backing him up away from the ball a little bit. But he's a smart player, and smart player is the better player, so that's where he'll play. Sure did. Really excited. I'm okay to say that, huh? No? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're really excited to have him, possibly joining our staff, I guess. Not officially, but so I always just answer, and I should have asked my guy over here. But no, we're really excited. Obviously, as we move forward, I think one of the things I always try to do is identify, guys that are like-minded to us, and there's a lot of great coaching in this valley, and so I wanted to give someone an opportunity from here. Obviously, for I think that helps us. It shows our commitment to the valley, and as well as I think he's a heck of a football coach, and where we wanted to add another person in the recruiting department, as well as a person that will work in a non-coaching capacity with the secondary. So it gives us Jared Hawley, TJ, and Conrad and myself back there, and so we're excited about him and what he brings. And obviously, his background as an NFL player, and he and I have exchanged ideas, and that's something that in my career I've always worked hard at trying to surround myself with really good people. And he's a guy that there's a lot of good ones here we've identified, and we're excited to have him join our staff.